Hey everybody, thanks for coming to join me. I'm Laura, and today we're going to go over hand-to-hand Charleston, also known as patty cake Charleston, because, well, look at it. In this video, I'll be following, and my good friend Sean Vitale is going to be leading.
I'll take care.
In this video, you'll learn hand-to-hand Charleston, a turn, a footwork variation, an entrance, an exit, technique, and we'll show some examples of footwork variations and how to change the feel of your basic hand-to-hand. But first, Patreon. Thank you, people of Patreon, for helping to make this video free for everyone in the world, including people like you. If you want to join them, it's a voluntary subscription, and the link is in the description. Okay, let's get started by doing that basic rhythm together. Try partnering. If you need more of a breakdown, you can see we switch facings during the double kick. So when we kick with the right, during the first kick, Sean kicks the window and I kick the wall. And then when we turn the second kick, Sean kicks the wall and I kick the window. Then we switch feet. Kick on the left foot, I kick the window, Sean kicks the wall, etc. If you need counts, think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or kick, turn, kick. Kick, turn, kick, step. Kick, turn, kick, step. Kick, turn, kick, step. And now a few details. First off, hand hold. Think about a handshake without your thumbs. The hand stays relaxed and low, so it's easy for us to find each other if we're dancing fast. Also, the same day Sean and I filmed this, 2 different people made the observation that hand-to-hand is like dapping up your follow, and I cannot tell you how much joy that brings me. Next, something that's very important at this move is that it's not choreography. Look at our hands as we catch. You can see our hands don't really move. We rotate from one facing to another, our hands meet in the middle, and we kind of squish into each other. Sean's not trying to push through. We're both stopping ourselves using our partner's energy. That pressure building up between our hands during the stop gives us the potential energy to get to the other side. And as the follow, if I don't feel like I'm being brought to the other side, I'm just gonna stay on that original side and kick in place. Which is a legit move if done on purpose. And so I wouldn't want to take that away from our partnership by automatically hopping over to the other side. I get it, it is hard not to help sometimes. Resist. The amount of movement we need to get to that other side, as usual, is accomplished by our standing leg. Look at all those little micro adjustments that foot gives us. Any motion that happens evenly during those little hops. Okay, while we're in hand-to-hand, let's do a move. This, I believe, is the most common, the hand-to-hand turn. Let's do the footwork together. Now try turning. Try it with a partner. Let's talk about how to do it. Remember how our hands don't move during the basic hand-to-hand? Now check out what happens when Sean leads the turn. When we kick with the right, our right hands move up into Sean's space. Then there's a stretch away during the rock step. Sean and I are both moving away, and it feels like Sean catches himself with my connection as much as he catches me with his. After that, Sean pulls the hand through as he turns. You can see the hands move behind him. This causes a nice gentle kick, step, turn. And when we meet up, there we both are, kicking with the right again. follows, I'm doing all my usual stuff. I'm keeping close to my arm so I have plenty of room to rock step without compromising my shape. I'm trying to go until I feel stopped, even during the rock step. And I'm not trying to get into hand-to-hand again. I'm just turning evenly and slowly until Sean appears and I can see what he's asking for. If you're wondering where your feet should go, just hop under your butt. Wherever your butt is, hop your standing leg under there. At the end of the turn, maybe we go back into hand-to-hand, maybe we do another turn, maybe it's something else. A common footwork variation is based on the trickeration footwork. Follow along. Add the turn. Add a partner. This is a solo variation, so it's unled. Both Sean and I can do it independently without coordinating. It takes the same time, goes at the same rate, you end at the same foot.
Now let's use that same hand-to-hand turn to go into an exit. Let's see it from a few angles. Talk about how to lead and follow it.
Before we go into specifics, it's helpful to know one translation. From a timing perspective, kick steps are the same as triple steps. So if I go rock step for a basic 6 count, it's the same as rock step, kick step, kick step. Let's try it together. This is an easy way to Charlestonify your basic 6-count vocabulary.
If you want more information on that, Brooks and I did a video linked in the description. Let's talk about how to lead and follow it.
Really, it's the exact same stuff as that regular turn. The hand moves during that big kick. We move away from each other, catching ourselves on the rock step. Then there's a nice, easy follow-through for my turn. The big difference is that Sean moves to my side, making the new side-by-side position very obvious. He puts his right arm around my back as soon as he can, and I get my left arm out of the way. My footwork is now 6 counts. Rock step, kick step, just like we practiced earlier. Sean now has to cheat his footwork from the same foot, see we're both kicking with the right, to opposite feet. See, I'm rock stepping with the right and Sean's rock stepping with the left.
You can do any kind of footwork you want. It doesn't matter as long as we rock step at the same time. But to give you something concrete, here's what Sean's doing.
Rock step, kick, back, kick, slide. Rock step, kick, back, kick, slide. Again.
Now let's learn an entrance. There are so many entrances, but I think this is the easiest one. It's just a tuck turn straight into it. If you know the basic 6-count tuck turn with triple steps, is just that, but with kick steps. To make that transition successful, let's go over a few details.
To lead and follow this, the only trick is that rock step directly into hand-to-hand. It's a quick transition. I have some rotational energy from the tuck turn, which Sean encourages. This makes the transition smoother. Again, all of this movement is possible because of our bouncing feet. Sean also has to cheat his footwork from opposite feet to same feet. Check out his footwork now. Rock, step, kick, rock, step, hand to hand.
All right, let's get into and out of hand-to-hand several times. Those are the basics. And the great thing about hand-to-hand is, of course, it's very flexible. That basic movement accesses a whole spectrum of motion. Sean and I were showing some rotation and some linear movement, but you can also do a lot of linear movement and a little bit of rotation. It's like close. This is the style of hand-to-hand I learned from Sky and Frida. I've learned a lot from them, you guys. They are phenomenal. Follows, I'm doing the same stuff. I'm trying to feel the direction and continue at the rate that seems appropriate. I'm keeping my foot bouncing under my butt the whole time to help keep my progression gradual and controlled. So follows, try not to make that hand-to-hand fit your idea of what you think hand-to-hand is. Always be curious. And the beautiful thing about the basic shape of hand-to-hand being different is that when you're in a different space, it allows you to think of different things. Experiment. Next up, variations. Of course, variations. Hand-to-hand is loose, so you have all sorts of room to make up personal, unled variations. Just leaders and followers both, be mindful of the intended timing, trajectory, and amount of pressure. Here's a bit of variation playtime. Now, I'm not going to teach any of it, but feel free to use that gear icon at the bottom right to slow things down, to steal it at your own pace, or if you like, there's going to be a breakdown on my Patreon. Hope you had fun and learned a lot. If you did, click like and subscribe and do all the YouTube algorithm stuff. If you like the music, it's the Brooks Promo Orchestra, and you can find a link to it in the description. And half of the money that I get from this YouTube channel goes towards organizations that support African diasporic artists and art to honor the founders of Lindy Hop. And the best way to learn how to dance is to go to a dance and dance. John, I'm talking to you, John. It's said with love.
How do you don't we do hand dap up his followers? I mean, they had like.
I wish your face was in this.
Play a play.